Hi guys, Alex here with a lot of really fun goodies that are on their way to you guys in the mail as this video is posted. I decided to hold on to this video until everything was out just because I know my timeline is a little bit later than I would like it to be. I think it is what it is and you guys are still getting so much fun stuff. So let's go ahead and look at what I am sending. Mainly the journals, I think, is what I'm going to be showing you guys. I have 25 beautiful Midsummer Night's Dream or William Shakespeare journals. I really love these, so I'm going to just show you guys each of the covers and then I think just one flip through. This is the mini journal, all the ones in front of me, which means they have less pages. We're going for 30 pages front and back. And we have a variety of paper. I really love this speckled paper. Can't wait to coffee dye some of that for future months. Really cool lined paper. We've got vellum in different, some are floral, some are just red or green. We've got some newsprint paper, lined paper, an envelope, and then exact same thing backwards. The really cool thing about this front page that I didn't tell you guys is that it is from a old William Shakespeare book. I think I've got it right here actually. Really cool. The Works of William Shakespeare from 1919 is what the signature says. It was printed in an unknown year. Looks like it was from someone's private library, but that says 1902, I think. So a super old, really treasured book here. And each journal has one. And then the covers come from a couple different Midsummer Night's Dreams books. Some are this really cute illustration style. And then some, this one is just the cover. Some are these plates from a more vintage Midsummer Night's Dream book. And I think it just has some like stories on there. Some of them are like characters from before the book or the story, the play. And then some of them are others. Got this really cool cover. Our little fairy friends. On this one, I used this really cool lace that I cut up for all of the covers. I had just enough for all of them. And then some rickrack. Of course, that picture from a book. They're all different, using a bunch of different fabrics. Some have the rickrack and some have a ribbon sewn on. I love the little fairy guys in these. We have Robin Goodfellow, otherwise known as Puck, in the play. All these fairies hanging out around bottom. And this one. So these are all my mini junk journals going out to the koala-tier, and then I've got my tortoise tier journals, which are a larger journal. I believe these are 60 pages from back. I'll do a quick show. The covers are very much the same. They just have a picture from one of my books and then one of my Midsummer Night's Dream books. This little scrap of lace and then a ribbon on this one. That still has that William Shakespeare book page. That's really cool speckled page that I don't think comes across. I think the pages in these are a little bit different just because I didn't have quite enough of some of the pages, but it's gonna be super similar. We have this vintage school paper, notebook paper, some colored paper, newsprint. There's that vellum page for this one. I did include a dictionary page because poetry, and especially old poetry, reminds me of language and learning and all of that. It is a beautiful French dictionary page. Lots of writing spots, places in these. They are completely undecorated as usual. We have this coffee dyed scrapbook paper, creamy orange paper, and that envelope in the middle. I like to include an envelope because you can always seal this shut, cut the string short, and then it is like the strings were never there. So that's what these journals look like. And then I'll go through the covers really quickly. I love this one. This one happened to be a colored page, which I don't have very many of those. This is actually a cover of the book that I got all of these from, the more historical pictures from. Came out of this book. It was a paperback, so I just took that cover. And the bottom with some fairies, super cute. Again, I think the ones that have bottom and fairies are my favorite. This one is the cover to this style of illustration, the cute little fairies. This one comes from that same book. This one, instead of the rickrack, I did some of that leaf trim. Got this one. And then our final, these cute little fairies with one of my favorite fabrics. Okay. Let me get these put away, and then I think most other tiers have been mailed out, so I really just have koala tier and tortoise tier to share with you, although some of these items are included in all of them. So this is the ephemera pouch that mini snail, slow loris koala get. It comes with a little bookmark, that index card with the vellum pocket, and the fairy, a little scrap piece of fabric, a postcard, which I've shown a flip through in a previous video, maybe on a live, index card, doily, playing card, tags, and then a bunch of stickers, some various fairy stickers, if you can see those, and then some forest stickers. And these are all a little bit of different. The bookmarks have different papers. The fabric scraps might be different. They're made using the journal covers, the extra fabric I had from that, and then the stickers, of course, are different. We have our little fairies and forest stickers. And then I've got, so this one is mini snail Mini Snail, Slow Loris, and Koala gets this ephemera pack, and then this is the ephemera pack for the tortoise tier. They just get some more handmade items. Their bookmark is going to be longer, and it comes with a little pocket. You guys saw me make these on a live. We've got this waterfall pocket with lots of things in the pockets. So our tags are in there, cards. We've got a little stamped Rolodex card. Looks like this one got 2. I'm gonna just leave that in for luck. And then index card. We've got our little index card with all our stickers, our little fairy stickers, forest stickers, piece of fabric, and a postcard. This is for the tortoise tier. And then I do have one paper pack here, which goes to Slow Loris and Tortoise. So they just got an assortment of Midsummer Night's Dream and William Shakespeare papers. There's a little cardstock because I think I love including cardstock because it's great for tags and pockets and whatnot. Newsprint, that vintage writing paper, a handwriting sheet, green paper, that 2 of these from the vintage William Shakespeare book, the one from the early 1900s, maybe even 1800s. 2 sheets from this book, this Midsummer Night's Dream. This one, 2 sheets. I do count these individually, so you've got like 4 sheets in the William Shakespeare book, 2 from this book, Midsummer Night's Dream, 2 from this Midsummer Night's Dream book, this one, and then 2 from another book. So just various poetry, it's plays. It's really late here, so my brain is not working, but lots of pages from playwrights, William Shakespeare, and then some basics so that you guys can craft with those in your pack. Once again, we've got the tortoise tier would get this paper pack, as would the Slow Loris so Slow Loris might look something like this, your monthly challenge in ephemera pack, paper pack. Your koala tier might look something like this. You get your journal, your ephemera pocket, and the monthly challenge. And then your tortoise tier would look something like this. Again, you get the paper pack, you get the journal, you get the handmade ephemera pack with some goodies, monthly challenge, and then a charm pack that I made on a live. So lots of beads and a piece of fabric in there. So this is your tortoise tier. I think that's everything I have to show you guys. Thank you so much for watching this rambly video. Be assured that I have finally gotten all the packets out if you're watching this video, and I'm really excited for July Secret Garden, so I will see you guys in my next video.